Welcome to the Orange Cactus Coffee Podcast with Mike Kincaid and Jake Goebel. Join them as they experience specialty coffee and document their journey. These friends explore roasts and roasting methods, brewing equipment and techniques, and review the cafes they visit along the way.
Thanks, Brioni, and thank you for joining us for episode 92 of the Orange Cactus Coffee Podcast. Mike and I go off script, no notes, just freestyling it, coffee reviews. Think we got a Manny G recommends in there. If not, I don't know. It's just crazy. I hope you enjoy it. We had a whole lot of fun recording it.
Hello?
Hi.
Is this thing on?
It's on. Welcome to the Orange Cactus Coffee Podcast. I am Jake Goebel. Sitting here with me is the Mike Kincaid, and we are about to venture out onto a journey of coffee awesomeness, and we invite you to come along in this, the 92nd episode. 92 episodes of coffee awesomeness here at Orange Cactus Coffee. It's been a ride. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. It's not the last one, but I just want to tell you how important, how special, how meaningful it is that you've chosen to give some of your time, as hard as it is to believe, to listen to us talk about coffee. And to listen to Mike mess with stuff on the table and play with the microphone cord. So, yeah, awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
That's the Mike voice.
That's it?
Yep. If you've never...
That's it. We're going to 94. It's not the second or the last, but the second to the last. Is that what you're going to say?
No,
we're
in this for the long haul. Oh. We're in this for the long haul.
We're going
no
to
more
100.
Scare. No more scare tactics. Poor Manny's heart broke last time
100.
when you said that I was done.
A century, right? That's a century.
No, we got to get 1,000 in at least.
1,000?
1,000.
Yeah, that's 10 centuries.
1,000 at least. Yeah. At least. That's a good start.
Yeah, it's like
a good start is 1,000 podcast episodes. And then I think we have 160 daily ristrettos at the moment.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot of content out there. We're
what
pushing
do you
out
talk
a
about?
lot of stuff. It's coffee. Coffee. How to roast it, how to brew it, how to drink it, how to enjoy it, how to serve it, how to run a coffee shop, which we are trying to learn, how to run a roastery, how to run a direct-to-consumer coffee business, how to run a live and in-person coffee business, how to run in circles, what, if any, benefits or drawbacks, kind of voice and mobile apps and things like that hold for coffee. That's what we're trying to figure out. And just the things that we are learning on this journey, we regurgitate out here onto the show for you, so that you could say, "Oh, that's disgusting. I don't want to hear any of that."
That type of episode.
It's going to be that type of episode. Well, one with no notes, where we're just winging it. We're super highly caffeinated, and we're just running off at the mouth.
Good. So, where are you taking us on this first train stop?
Barrel-aged coffee.
Barrel-aged?
I've purchased black coffee from Black Coffee Company up in Missoula, Montana. Just got an email from him today.
Wait, you purchased what?
Barrel. I purchased coffee from Black Coffee Company.
You said you purchased...
Black coffee. Black coffee.
You purchased black coffee?
Well, it's black coffee because it's Black Coffee Company. Not Black Rifle, Black Coffee. Not Black Rifle coffee, but black coffee.
Oh.
You remember that one? You remember that brand? Not Black Rifle.
Not Black Rifle.
Not Black Rifle.
But you bought black coffee.
Yes.
Meaning coffee that came from the company called Black. Okay.
Correct.
I'm with you.
And now they're offering rye barrel aged coffee.
Rye barrel?
Rye barrel.
Like rye whiskey?
I think so.
Is that what it is?
Whiskey and rye?
Rye? Whiskey and rye?
That'll be the day that I die?
Yeah.
That's Missoula. That's Montana.
Montana?
No, that was... Never mind.
Bye.
Yeah, there was
America.
That video was... No, that was from Michigan. Michigan?
Drove my Chevy to the levee. But the levee was dry.
There was like one of those videos,
It's a sad song. You know why he went to the levee?
It was a famous... Because his Chevy was dry? No, his levee was dry.
Yeah.
Took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Oh,
yeah.
No, I don't know. But why did he go to the levee?
I always thought it was to wash the Chevy.
I think a levee is actually like a weigh station. Not in this context, but I don't think a levee is a wash station.
A levee it's like a dam. It holds water, I think.
How dare you use that language on this show?
Well, put the E on it. It'll be the first one. No, but I think I remember.
I don't know what a levee is. A levee
history.
Is water. It's
yeah, the levee,
water
the dam,
back.
a levee.
Okay, but
Let's go to the levee. Let's go fishing on the levee.
But that's not what a levee means in the context of the song. We are getting way off.
No,
base.
It does.
Does it?
He took his. I remember. If you guys know, let us know. Let us know.
I have no idea.
We just whatever. I think he went there to end his life. That was what it was
You
sad.
went so deep, and I wanted to talk about coffee. That's all.
Bye. He was saying bye.
Oh.
He went to the levee, but the levee was dry. He couldn't even.
So he couldn't drown himself.
Yeah.
Couldn't even kill himself properly.
Yeah.
Wow, that is depressing. I feel
So
like
he
that
turned to
sometimes.
whiskey and rye.
Like I cannot even be the ginger bullet.
The ginger bullet.
With any effectiveness. What was the other ginger comment we got today?
You were called something.
The ginger awesomeness.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. Just you were called Ginger Fresh.
Ginger Fresh. I love it. But no, there is this movement to bring the worlds together. Bring the world of alcohol and coffee together.
Oh.
Down at Press, remember they used their cold brew to make beer out of? Remember? There's a company that uses cold brew from Press to make beer out of it. I tried a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Not a big beer
it?
drinker. It was nasty, but it has beer in it. So I'm sorry. I don't like beer. I don't drink beer. I don't.
Yeah, so you shouldn't
not
be
big.
judging.
And exactly.
Here, taste this.
Exactly.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it was kind of them to offer, kind of them to give me a little bit, but I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't drink beer.
They should have stopped when you said, "No, I'm not really a beer drinker."
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, we'll drink
Not
this
really
beer.
my thing. So
Try it,
then also, I think Dave from
Smugglers
sent us some barrel-aged coffee.
Did. Yeah.
And it was really good.
I enjoyed it.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So there's this crossover of worlds
Yeah.
between alcohol and coffee.
Worlds collide.
And when I'm going to come back to a couple different things here, but when we take a look at the world of alcohol, there's a lot of things that I like.
Mm.
Each drink being prepared very specially, but making it fancy.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait a minute. Making it
From the
neat.
glass to the ice used.
No, those both have meanings. But yes,
Wait.
the glass, a special glass, a specific glass for a specific drink, a type of
Sometimes for specific time, too.
yeah, and a specific ice to bring out the best flavor in the beverage.
Specific.
And garnishing them. Garnish. Putting garnishments on them.
Yeah, like relish.
Wow, I am really, really terrible
this is
today.
going to be good.
I am really.
Maybe we should pause it and go have some Spro.
Oh, we should go hit some Spro. More. I think Easy could probably go pull us some shots.
Who are you talking about?
I have a son. His name is Easy.
Oh.
We won't easy. Anyways, he could probably go pull us some espresso shots, but maybe not. Okay. Moving right along. So there are certain elements from the alcohol world that I want to incorporate into the coffee world. And I think you see a lot of tie over or carryover kind of commonalities, crossovers for lots of these different types of things. Not just barrel-aged coffee, but also with the drinks, the naming of the drinks, the preparation of the drinks, that type of thing.
Yeah, the presentation.
The presentation
it just makes it a little more special.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes it's true. You consume something first with your eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It kind of sets the palate up and gets you ready.
I love that. I love that.
Bam.
Also,
this is disgusting. Oh,
going back to the experience at Press. Coffee experience.
Yeah. Which experience?
Have never had a bad experience at Press. Whether it was from going and consuming the coffee, then I made a visit to the roastery.
Yep.
And then I visited every Press location. I have visited every Press location in Phoenix.
You are a Press fanboy.
I am a Press fanboy.
You're a groupie.
Last week.
You're a Press groupie.
I am a Press groupie. Last week, I went to the newest Press location in the Biltmore.
Mm-hmm.
And that is kind of a fancy part of Phoenix, surrounded by financial industries.
District,
and the
shops.
fashion district is right across the way, but it's highfalutin, big money, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So that was the newest one and the last one that I had not visited yet, obviously because it was brand new.
Yeah.
So I went.
Okay.
You drove me.
You're welcome.
We went there in the morning before we had work down at the Biltmore.
Yeah.
In the AM. And the track record was unbroken.
It's a good experience. It's a cool place.
Fantastic coffee. We had great mochas. We had great cortados. And there were two ladies that were working there, and they were fantastic. They were engaging. They were humorous. They were passionate about coffee. They could talk about coffee, make the coffee, serve you, make you feel special, and help the next people in line all at the same time.
Yeah, it was good. And even at one point we noticed, right, this setup was a little different. Smaller space.
There
was no seraphim.
No single origin on espresso.
Which you didn't know at that time.
And they didn't make food in-house. They don't have room for a kitchen. So there was no avocado toast or anything like that.
When we were there, though, in the AM, you asked them
in the AM
about the Seraphim
in the morning.
And one of the things that made us, one of the
endearing
baristas.
Yeah, one of the endeared herself to us.
She said, nah.
By saying, nah, I'm better anyways, or whatever it was. It's like, no, I do it all by hand, and I do a better job.
The right
or something
way.
She was confident. She was like, bring it. Bring it, Seraphim.
It wasn't like, no, unfortunately, we don't have that. It was like, you
lucky
don't want that.
You. Lucky you, there's no Seraphim here. You get me.
And she was confident.
She was very confident.
And she, had some pride in the product that she was going to deliver. Yeah.
She took pride.
It was
both
cool.
of them.
It was
both
funny.
Took pride in their service. She has a little sass.
Yeah, that's
a little
that's
sass
it.
about her.
There you go.
Yeah, a little swag.
You know words.
She had a little coffee swag. She was rocking that pour over coffee swag. That was in the morning. And one of the things that I noticed on that trip in the AM.
The AM.
In the AM.
Not to be confused with the PM.
I really wanted avocado toast.
But they didn't have any.
This is only this is only the second time that I've gone to a cafe to get coffee, and I really wanted some food, and they didn't have any.
They just had like pre-baked goods.
Pre-made, they had baked goods wrapped up, and then they had a couple little sandwiches and like boxed up from another joint down the street or whatever. And
still looked good.
She told us, I said, there's no avocados. She told us exactly where to go to get avocado toast.
Yeah.
She said, oh, you can go, right over here and get you some avocado toast
within
5 minutes. So she solved that problem for me, except that we were running late to work and I wasn't going to go stop anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, we weren't late. We just wanted to be on time.
Oh, there you go.
But see, also what was nice we noticed is the branding. They're getting the branding on, they had their own water bottles with press. They had their own mints with press. It was cool.
Very good. And the things that you want right there at the front, I think, some impulse buy items that are appropriate for a cafe. Mint water.
Yeah. It was great. It was
good.
A good experience. The space was nice. At that time, we didn't realize it was a co-op space, kind of. But nonetheless, it's kind of the vibe is carried throughout.
And now, what do you feel about adding food items to your coffee menu?
Well, I think it's appropriate for, light items that complement and go well with coffee. Yeah. I think it's weird if you're a coffee joint and you're serving burgers.
I don't want a full kitchen.
I think all of a sudden then you kind of shift who you are. And that can be done. It just might need to be done from day one. Like if you want to, this new shop we're opening up, we're actually going to do food.
It's a combo.
It's like a unique, it's just hard to open experience. As a cafe.
Yeah.
We do coffee, we do it the right way. But you should try our burger.
Do you want a pizza with that?
Yeah.
What? No.
I'm not saying you can't do it.
It's Italian, I guess.
Yeah.
Burger with that? I don't know. That's weird.
I just think you have to be a little established or you got to just be that much more crazy to go for something like that.
Yeah. And you got to have not only do you have to have great coffee, you got to have great burgers as well.
Yeah. Because I think they're competing items. That's why. I think when you're in the mood for a coffee, there's a certain time, just like you were talking about drinks, there's usually people are coming to get a coffee because they've already eaten or they don't have time to eat. They want something quick.
They want to pick me up.
They're not looking to have coffee and a pizza.
Right.
Coffee and a burger.
Or they're not. Or when you're going out on a date or a meeting, hey, let's go grab coffee.
Yeah.
It's informal. It's non-committal. Not, hey, let's go get a meal together.
Yeah.
Let's go have dinner together.
But I think
it's a big financial commitment.
Light items are nice.
Like if I'm just going to have a cup of coffee, you're going to have a cup of coffee. I can buy you a cup of coffee and still be like, $5-6 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a huge financial commitment. But now if I'm getting burgers, fries, and milkshakes, especially with roasted jalapenos on them, et cetera,
good stuff.
Then it's a big check. It's a big check. It's just a bigger deal. So I think you can keep some of that.
You would have to be staffed accordingly. You would almost have to have two staff. Kitchen. You'd have to have the barista staff, the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee staff, the burger staff.
Yeah, to do it right.
Yeah, like the bass and the treble clef.
I've never really been to a place. Pardon.
Yeah, good.
Excuse me. Let me just.
Yeah, I'm not going to edit that out.
I'm joking.
He's coughing right now. In case you can't see what's happening, Mike is dying.
Yeah, I got it.
Right in front of my eyes.
You go for a burger right now.
You go for a burger? That sounds good. What about Arby's?
Yeah, I like me some Arby's.
We'll get back to Arby's.
Arby's?
So back to Press. Never had a bad experience. Never had a bad experience at Press.
You should stop there.
But I didn't.
Because you can't.
After work, we decided to go get a cup.
Oh, we live so far away.
For the drive home.
And it's so infrequent that we make it.
And it's a brand new location.
We gotta do it. And it was so close.
Yeah.
it was the first time on our way home we didn't have to go 30 minutes out of our way.
Right.
Right.
It's 5 minutes out of the way.
Yeah.
Just down the street.
And I forgot my wallet again, so
I paid.
it's perfect.
We walked in. Different crew.
Whole different crew. A lot more of them.
The Kyle crew. Whole bunch of dudes.
There's
I
a
think
girl.
there's 3 dudes and 1 girl.
There's 2 girls.
2 girls? All right. So there was a new crew in there. I think it felt like a training
You
crew.
gotta be careful
Oh, yeah, that's right.
sometimes.
There were. Yeah, okay. You're right. That's inappropriate. Doesn't matter whether we're dudes or girls.
No, I'm
Well-
just saying sometimes
You don't know.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And who cares? I just want great coffee and great service.
It's irrelevant.
It's totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant.
We're just saying that to describe the difference
The
between
people that
AM
were
and
there,
PM.
The crew that was
That's
there.
all.
Yeah. So there were different girls and some dudes that we'd not seen before.
Okay, now that that's established.
We've established that. So I go up and I ask the lady taking my order.
Yeah.
Mike conveniently ran off again, and I asked for 2 mochas again to go.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to order.
You never communicate. You just run off. So
Soak it in. I was looking at the bottle
she
of water.
wrote for mocha for 1. And that's when I asked if there's single origin on espresso.
Bad.
And a gentleman in the back.
Yeah.
It seemed like he took offense to the question.
Yeah, it was.
He seemed to take offense to the question if you have, because I was going to do 2 mochas to go and 2 shots of single origin
'cause
espresso
that's what we
for here.
really wanted.
That's what we wanted. We wanted some single origin espresso. We wanted to kill that, and we wanted a drink for the ride home.
There you go.
Well, they didn't have that. And he seemed to take offense to the question. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll just take the mocha then. I'll take 2 mochas to go. And then Mike shows up and he's like, oh, maybe not a mocha. Let me have, you've got your single origin Ethiopian Gedeb, Gideb,
Good day.
Good day, mate.
Good day.
On
the batch
tap,
brew.
on batch. That's
Yeah.
what it was, on batch.
I want to try
And
the
she
batch.
says, yeah, I've got it on batch. And so we say, hey, let's get it on batch.
She said no problem. She hadn't started the other
No
one.
problem. She hadn't even written on the cup yet.
I told her if she had, that's fine. We'll go with it.
Yeah, but
You
she
know,
said no
being
big
flexible.
deal. So then,
Because he told you no.
no.
He said one word answer, no. And so that was a little weird.
With a little bit of an attitude.
and then
And I have never experienced attitude at press.
No.
Never. So she was
So-
very accommodating. She sends the mocha down the bar and she goes and she gets Mikey's batch brewed
Yeah.
Ethiopian Gedeb.
Good
Gedeb.
day.
Good day, mate. How was it?
Well, the reason I got on batch is because I've never had on batch.
You've had it on the Chemex pour over before and it was excellent.
I've had it on the Chemex. Yep. I've bought it myself, brewed it at home.
Yep.
You know, I've tried it many different ways, but I thought, here's this. I've never had a good batch.
And we've been talking about batch versus pour over, and Scott Rayo has commented on this in a previous episode. What's the deal? Let's check it out.
Yeah. So I thought it was good.
I thought it was very good.
It was good. I could see it being a solid offering. It wasn't as vibrant as on the Chemex.
It wasn't. I think that's real. It didn't pop as
Little
much as it was
muted.
on the, I don't know if it's because it was a little older. We don't know when it was brewed. Maybe
Yeah.
it was a different recipe. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it was very good, but it didn't pop like it did on the Chemex.
No. So it was solid, but given the choice, I would go with
The Chemex.
The Chemex. Now, that's going off of the last time they. Who knows if they're going to be able to reproduce that?
Correct.
I'm probably more confident that the batch brew will be the same,
Will be the same.
right? Because more confidence that will give me a solid cup. Whereas with the Chemex, it could be great again, or it could be bad.
Yeah.
It's easy to go bad. So, so that was nice. That was different.
So while they were doing that, they were having some challenges on the espresso machine.
Something wasn't. It was
Like,
dumping shots.
They were dumping shots, and they were weird colored shots. Like,
I didn't notice that.
you didn't notice what was coming out? I thought maybe they
Well,
were.
no, I got
I
the
thought they were
batch brew and I was
experimenting
out.
something different, like with maybe on a different head, because it's 3 groups. So I thought maybe one group, maybe they were doing something
Shouldn't
weird
be
with it.
green.
No, I think it was like a reddish color. It was nasty looking. But I figured, they're saving one group to do it right. They got to. So the gentleman that said no, with his attitude,
No.
he ends up making the mocha for me.
Yeah, he was the barista.
He pulls the shot of espresso and he steamed one and he made it. And then he dumped milk to go steam the next for the next one. And he said 2 mochas, right? And I said, oh, we actually changed that one. It's just 1 mocha. Sorry about that. I said, I'm sorry. I am sorry that you dumped
sorry.
milk.
You are sorry.
I am sorry that you put milk inside a pitcher.
But we already told the other associate.
We already told your other person. That's why you don't see a second cup over here, bro.
Yeah.
I apologized. I took ownership of it. I'm sorry. Not a big deal. He said, oh, okay. Poured the milk back inside the container, put it back in the fridge.
Okay, nothing lost.
And start having a conversation. It's like, man, and compliments. I said, I don't like the vibe this is going. So I went in for a compliment.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
I could see the wheels turning in your head.
This is a great space you guys got over here.
Lead in with the compliment.
All this other stuff. And then, that's not ours. That belongs to Hub 42 or Hub 24 or Hub 14 or whatever. Ours is right here, blah, 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 blah.
Hubcaps.
Just more negative energy. Just negativity. And so I was like, oh, okay, no problem. So I've got my mocha. You've got your coffee. We got to get on the road. And I'm turning to leave. And I'm like, man, I don't want to ask him his name. I'm afraid. I'm a little bit nervous to ask him his name.
Yeah.
And I hate that feeling.
Yeah, there was an awkwardness that was created.
So I walked right up and I asked him for his name.
What's your name?
Hey, what's your name? And he said, it's Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
And I said, thank you, Kyle. And I left.
And you turned around and you went, and you walked right out. Just like that.
So the reason why I asked is because I wasn't sure whether I was going to let Alex and crew know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're listening now, maybe they're not. But as I was driving home, I was really kind of in a conundrum because I haven't let them know yet, by the way.
No.
But I love press. I am a huge press fanboy.
Yeah.
And
anyone would give them the benefit of the doubt.
I have one bad experience. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. The other side of that coin is if it's you and I running Orange Cactus, we have a cafe. We have several cafes. And one of our employees is acting like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know his history. I don't know his context. I don't know if he's upset to be there. The context of the location is this, and maybe this will help give you guys some input, and maybe you can provide feedback whether I should let them know or not.
Yeah.
But it is in kind of a highfalutin area where there's a bunch of D-bags running around with shirts and ties. And we showed up dressed like the bankers that we are.
Look like them.
Shirt and tie. And there were, at that moment, there were a bunch of them.
Yeah, there were.
A bunch of...
There's a couple of what?
Can I say douchey dudes? Or is that
I don't know.
Okay, I said it once and that's... I'm not going to say it again.
Yeah.
But those kind of guys were hooting and hollering. Playing ping pong. Talking smack. It was awkward. It was awkward. They're awkward. I was like, you guys are a bunch of dorks.
Taking it way too seriously.
Bunch of geeks.
Yeah. It was
Get a life.
So that vibe was in the air already.
That vibe was in the way. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with... I'm not saying there's anything wrong with playing ping pong or getting excited about it or being committed to it. Nope. You do you. Believe me when I say you do you. But
there's a difference when the ping pong table is out front of an establishment. It's kind of on stage.
But you know the vibe. And that's the vibe that was there.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. Yeah. So maybe he associated us with that whole vibe.
Here, take this. Go sit with your friends.
But you see, I love press so much. I'm making excuses for him myself.
Well, we're trying to justify why. I mean,
maybe he had a bad customer come in.
He might have, but you didn't even give the full context of it. There was more conversation you had with it where you tried to ask, why don't you have, the single origin? Why don't you have the seraphim? And he tried, we're not supposed to be as busy. We're a smaller shop.
Oh, I see.
And then
that's right.
He talked with you a little bit, right?
I wasn't interrogating, though.
No. You were just asking simple questions, and then he shut you down. I was standing right there.
That's right.
Remember?
He told me, he's like, no, have a good day. That's what it was.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Have a good day.
He was like
in the middle of the conversation.
Mid-conversation.
Yeah.
He says, yeah.
And then he was checking his phone.
And then you're like, we're done here.
Yeah.
You go now.
And then he was waiting for something on his phone.
Go now.
I mean, it was awkward. And I was at the point where I'm like, let's just go. I don't know what. Yeah. He's not feeling it. So.
Yeah, but you don't love press as much as I do.
What's that?
I feel an obligation because I tell the world that press is great.
Well, that's
I tell the world that
that's
press is great.
We want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe the last customer you interacted with. But it's just unfortunate because there was no reason. If anyone's excited to be there and excited to talk coffee and drink coffee and it's us.
I'm going to make it easy on you too.
Exactly.
I'm going to make it. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I'm just going to sit there with the puppy dog look and be like, oh, that's great. Man, that's fascinating.
And not only did he make it awkward for us, it was awkward for the other employees standing there who, the other ones we interacted with, the young gal that took the order was nice.
I should let Alex know.
She was very nice.
Maybe they've been having troubles with him for a while now, and maybe that's the last thing. Maybe
know.
they're like, hey, you know what? You're done. You're done. Now, if you were running a cafe, would you want to know that your customers were treated that way? Especially folks that love your brand and are huge brand advocates.
Especially those.
I've defended press all the way across the Valley of the Sun. Do you remember when we went to that one place?
Yeah.
I was talking to that dude up about how he's like, I'm not really in love with their roasting profile. What? Like they have one roast profile.
That's it. He doesn't like their roast profile.
Like they have one.
No, but his objection too is
they
becoming
got Jaguar safe coffee, bro.
Too corporate, too
whatever,
something like that.
They're awesome. Well, they were.
So then, beyond that, we get in the car, and
it's interesting though. I have a young youth football player. His nickname is Killer Kyle.
Killer Kyle.
Maybe it's the same. Kyle killed it.
Man, you killed those conversations.
You killed it
very fast.
Killed it.
But okay, so then the big question is, how was the mocha?
Garbage. I've never had bad coffee from press before.
It was weird.
The service was garbage. The mocha was garbage. It was so horrible.
Ba-bam.
I couldn't believe it.
It was like a
We're
double
sitting
shot.
there driving. There was like no coffee in it. What's wrong with this?
And they didn't stir it.
I thought it was me. Yeah, I thought it was me. I thought the problem was with me.
It always is you.
And this is how bad it was.
The problem
that day.
was you too.
See, Mike and I, we drink a lot of coffee together, but we don't drink coffee together. We have a strict.
We usually each have our own cup.
We have an unspoken no sharing out of the same cup
and
rule.
If there's one cup, there's two straws, right?
We don't acknowledge it. We don't make it awkward, but you have your cup. If you want that same drink, you're not getting it out of my cup. You need to order your own drink.
Yes.
It's an unwritten rule, unspoken rule.
I think it's my rule.
But we crossed that boundary because of the dire circumstances.
This is gross. Here, taste this.
That's exactly what it was. I said, this is disgusting. Taste this. You got to taste this. So
I'd love to.
He drank out of one side, and he said, that is disgusting.
It was bad.
I don't want to taste anymore.
They clearly were having a problem, and instead of letting us know or saying we're having issues, can we get you something else or give us a moment to dial it back in, they just served it.
They served it, and it was gross.
And it was served with attitude.
And it was served gross coffee served with attitude. And I have never even thought that was possible at Press Coffee, the coffee shop that I love above all others.
And what's sad about it, when we went in the AM, I pointed out to Jake one of the shirts the baristas in the morning were wearing, and I thought it was cool. And it said, "There's no such thing
as bad press."
And then PM came around,
and that dude was wearing a shirt that said, "We're done here." He wasn't. But his attitude was that,
shut the press down.
Get out of here. Get out of my shop.
It was hurry up and get out.
Hurry up and
get out. I got some
out.
training to do, some cleanup.
Take your coffee and leave.
I got some girl problems on the DMs.
Don't know what it was.
Something going on.
The Sinesso's not working. I can't figure. I don't know what I'm doing. Who knows? But Kyle ruined it.
Take your orange tie.
He single-handedly
your copper
ruined
top and get out.
You could tell the other people they're working there want to provide an excellent
He was holding them back.
He was holding them back. Yeah. He's holding them back.
Yep.
And here we are talking about it for 20 minutes.
I know. But just... Right?
But that's not the only bad service that I've experienced recently.
You're a magnet.
I have more bad
You're a magnet. Oh, this is so good.
Are you ready?
I happen to be with you on that. Maybe it's us together. I gotta stop going places with you.
Maybe people think that we are... Oh, hold on one second. I have no idea where we were. So I had to cut it because we had to change batteries in the recorder. I have no idea what we were talking about. I think we were talking about Kyle killing it at press, and then we were going to go into our next bad experience at Arby's.
Yeah, but a little intermission.
Arby's.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right on.
That's where we were.
But in the meantime, you got batteries and something else.
Oh, so I ran upstairs.
And cute little cups.
These are sweet. These are very sweet. These are made in China. So
is it fine?
Yeah, fine China. So I ran upstairs, and while I was grabbing the batteries, the espresso machine was still on. It was on standby. So I clicked the power button, and the boiler came right back to life, and I just grabbed a double shot of espresso, single origin, natty, Ethiopian.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the village? Geisha Village?
Geisha Village.
Yeah.
It's not the geisha. It could be pronounced the same, but it's like Geisha.
Geisha Village, whatever it is.
That's where it's from.
And it's good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Mikey roasted it in spite of that fact. No,
yeah,
I'm just teasing.
Exactly.
Mike does a really good job roasting. But it's very good.
Eyes closed.
It's a natty. And this is, Mike roasted up 3 different beans for the natties.
3 natties.
And what's great about this particular natty is that it is awesome and sold out. So we can't use it, and we'll never get to experience it again.
Yep, let's go with that one.
That's the one I want.
Ooh, sorry, we sold out yesterday.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, such is life.
So I overwhelmed a poor lady today at Arby's.
You sure did.
By ordering 3. Oh, you want 3 sandwiches?
You walk in with 6 people.
You want 3?
5.
I thought it didn't make any sense. Like she was flustered that I wanted 3 sandwich meals. Like, I don't know, 3 number 3s for whatever. Like she was flustered. Like, you want 3?
Wait.
Hold on.
You've hit your limit.
Slow down. And I was like, yeah, there's like 10 people with me in my party.
Are you going to eat all of these?
So good. And then let's just say she blamed everything but herself. First, it was my fault.
Yeah.
Okay, you're giving me the order wrong.
Yeah. No.
Slow down. And then it was, okay, the machine.
Stupid computer.
The stupid computer. It's not working right. I got to put it in different. Okay, got it. It's my fault. And so then I wasn't being a jerk. I wasn't even mad at her. I looked at her. I said, look, I'm sorry. Do you want us? We can go someplace else.
This is too much for you right now.
This is too much. And I said to her, I don't want to fluster you because the line was getting long. It was a lunch rush.
It was like 5-6 people.
And I was like, I don't want to,
one cashier.
Create a hassle for you. I can totally go someplace else. And she got offended. She was like, no, sir. Then I became sir. Like before, I was whatever. I was hon. I was whatever. I was just, I was a regular customer.
You brought it on.
Now that she's offended because she's incompetent, I became a sir.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I gave her, I paid with my credit card.
Yep.
I ordered 5 milkshakes. She even pointed at the picture. Do you want them like that? Do you mean like that?
Yeah, we had to resort to
that.
To just pointing at the menu.
Do you see the whipped cream and the that?
Yeah, the chocolate sauce?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yes, please. Like the picture.
Just making sure we're on the same.
Make sure we're on the same page because you want
this picture right here.
Because you want, was it 5 milkshakes because I got one for each of my kids and one for the missus.
Yes.
Now I didn't come through the drive. I didn't go through the drive-through because I had a larger order.
Yeah.
So we got out, we went inside.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have had Zeke order separately. Like I'm going to order 3, Zeke's going to order 3.
Should have divided it up.
Should have divided
Next time, sir, divide up your family order into 2.
Divide up your family order, please, because this is too much. So Stella, I pay with my credit card and I give her my ID as well. And she looks at my ID.
Good little doobie.
And hands it back to me and says, "Thank you, George."
Oh, George.
Couple different things going on there. One, she was a little older, so she could be referencing the comedian George Gobel. If you've never heard of him,
that's it.
Go Google or Wiki.
Wiki?
But why would she say George, like teasing me, when there was no inkling of any humor in her voice, in her delivery?
Nope.
And she wrote George on the receipt.
There's only 2 Georges I know, and they both swing on trees.
Yeah, maybe she's, here, little monkey. I was going to write little monkey on your receipt, but instead I wrote George.
It was great.
It was
very
very
great.
great.
Said George.
So then the manager is running around, and he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, getting food ready.
Yeah.
He's getting the food, and I've got 4 milkshakes, and all my food is ready.
Yeah.
So I look at the receipt, and I see I've got 4 shakes, and then I've got 1 chocolate, but I don't know what it is. But it cannot be anything but a chocolate
clearly
shake.
Different.
It's clearly
but
different.
Chocolate's something.
It's SNK chocolate instead of SML.
Like a snake.
So I didn't understand what is the SNK.
I didn't get my chocolate snake.
But clearly the pictures were insufficient for Stella to understand that that's what we wanted. Because we ordered
there was only
small
4
shakes,
on the picture. That's why.
Maybe that's what it was. We ordered
she took it literal.
3 small chocolate shakes, a small vanilla shake for my man-ease, and a small butter cookie shake, cookie butter, whatever.
Butter. Yeah.
Cookie butter, butter cookie for the missus. That's what they wanted. So we ordered those. And then my man, he's walks past me a couple times and I'm still not gone. So the third time he walks past, it was, excuse me.
Well, even before you got up there, George, your food is ready.
George, your food is ready. I know. It was George. Order for George.
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 That's me.
Little monkey. Where's the little monkey?
George.
So I get up there.
George the jungle.
I ask him, oh, excuse me. I'm missing a small chocolate shake.
No, you're not.
So this place is busy. And pretty much that's exactly the attitude. He's like, no, you're not. He stops. He goes over, he checks the screen. Stella stops taking someone else's order,
So good.
turns over and says, did he mess that order up?
Stella. You're like,
And I said, no, it's
nope, Stella.
It's fine. Thank you.
Mind your own business.
We're
Help
gonna
the
get
customer.
this. We're gonna get this done. So he checks the screen. Okay, they're super busy.
Yeah, they are.
He checks the screen.
This
He's
is good.
pulling up different menus or orders. He checks my receipt, and then he's like, okay, I see. You did have one on there.
You're like, oh, problem solved. Good.
Problem solved. So instead of just taking the minute, by the time that he was done investigating my fraud, my theft, my attempted burglary of a small chocolate shake, after just spending $60,
I know.
he comes back with a little tiny shake.
He comes with a little baby.
And now I realize what the SNK was. You guys already knew this, of course, because you're smarter than I am, but snack sized. It was a snack shake. It was a snack shake. So
I think she was trying to imply something.
the last person to get the snack shake, ended up going to my daughter, who is my oldest.
Yeah.
And, it was very sad.
Really the one that suffered in the whole transaction.
She is the one that was suffered and made to feel bad.
Lesser a person than
Lesser
the rest.
of a person. So let me get this straight. You not only will coach your boys, your sons in football, but you will buy them football equipment, buy them helmets, shoulder pads, gloves, mouthpieces, all this other stuff.
Wrestling.
You take our family everywhere for the boys,
Yeah.
and then they get the full-size shake, and I got to deal with the snack size over here. Is that what you're telling me? I got to deal with the snack size shake?
Traumatized.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
Traumatized. My poor girl, traumatized.
You were sending her down a desperate path.
A desperate path. She's going to be running the streets at 2 a.m.
Very few returned from.
So I told her, I said, this is the tipping point here. She's going to be chasing boys at 2 o'clock in the morning, run around town with drugs and alcohol. And Aubrey says, that's my daughter's name. She's like, Papa, you're so silly. I don't like alcohol.
But I guess she kept the other two on the table.
But you got the other two on the table. 2 a.m., drugs and boys. We'll talk.
No, I just don't think she wanted to mention the other two. That was the only one she think. I'm not even going to.
It's the only one she took exception to.
Yeah. Well, no, she just didn't even want to say the other ones. Like, don't even go there.
But we had fun.
Good.
We
You
had
had
fun.
fun.
And
But it got us talking.
And my two little guys shared their bigger shakes with her.
They did. After some peer pressure.
And Obi, my 10-year-old, he normally will.
Yeah.
If you bring it up, like there's an injustice that's happened, he's normally the first one to step up and sacrifice.
He'll take care of it.
He'll take care of it.
Fixed
I got
it.
you.
Here, you can have mine.
Done.
Boom.
Done.
Yep.
But that got us talking
Got us thinking.
about customer service.
Yeah. When things go wrong. When you have difficulties. When you have challenges. When the POS system is
A POS.
problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
When the point of sale is a POS.
What do you do?
You take ownership.
What do you do?
You stall. I can tell you, but I really don't understand. Like, I can't fix that for her. Like, at this juncture in her life, if that's who she is, I can't change that. I don't think. Because when I worked at Taco Bell and I was like 16 years old, it was obvious to me that the customer on the other side of the counter does not want to hear about my problems punching in buttons on the computer over here.
Mm-mm.
So what I would do is if they wanted, let's say they ordered 6 Burrito Supremes, which they would do. Hey, I want 6 Burrito Supremes. Perfect. You click 6 Burrito Supremes. Done.
Nice.
Oh, can I get 3 of those without tomatoes? And you don't say, oh, hold on. Whoa. You ordered wrong.
Wait a minute.
Slow down, buddy. That's not the way you order burritos. You order the ones that are regular, then the ones with the nothings on them or the special ones and things like that. And you order them in groups. I have to bring them up separately. Don't you understand? This computer stinks.
I used to work here.
What you do is you make polite conversation, you stall, or you ask for a moment. Oh, sorry. I messed that one up. Sorry. Excuse me one moment. Boom, 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 boom. and then you put 3 Burrito Supremes, 3 Burrito Supremes, no tomato.
Yeah.
And you move on.
And you can just communicate. Yeah, give me just a moment while I key that in. No problem.
Yeah, you don't blame the customer.
You don't want them to
blame
feel
the computer.
that they've done something wrong.
You don't
Especially
blame
when they're
them.
just trying to order.
And so I don't know if that was something, I don't remember ever being taught that. You know what I mean? I think I knew it intuitively, maybe.
Yeah.
I just understood the customer experience, that they're paying money for this. They've got to be, I don't know, you got to create a good experience.
I think there is, going back to your point, can you fix that? I think it can be fixed.
Well, you would fix anybody.
I think the tone and how you train somebody.
Arlay.
I think the way, clearly, right, as we analyzed the situation, we felt not only from the cashier, but from the manager, that there was a tension between whose fault is it? Who messed this up again?
Right.
And that environment is what will just continue to produce that type of interaction.
Yeah.
It's when it doesn't matter. Is the customer taken care of? What do we need to do? You need a shake? No problem. Here's a shake.
We missed a shake?
Yeah.
Like I said, sorry,
Carly,
I'm missing a small chocolate shake.
Stella, you missed a shake? Don't worry about it. Here, he's got a shake.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Got
just
it.
take
His
care of
shake
him.
is done. Boom. Especially during busy times.
Yeah. We can
Especially during lunch rush,
Here, in
dinner
fact,
rush.
Have a free one on us. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the trouble and the confusion. Have a great day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, boom, now we come back. And
You need a small shake, but give him hey, here's a large. I'm sorry about the inconvenience.
Exactly.
I upgraded you. Not let me see your receipt.
Did you?
Upsized, upgraded, I up transformers.
Yeah, a little bit of word jujitsu going on.
Don't make me choke you out. Hey, hello GSP. I'm looking at you.
Oh, yeah, he won.
Yeah, he choked out Michael Bisping.
Yeah, he won.
That's not what people want to talk about. They don't want to talk about fighting and football.
It's all kind of a battle, whether you're fighting with customers or fighting with your boss or fighting for your.
But ultimately, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. If we're sitting around playing the blame game, it helps no one. It just produces a kind of a toxic environment for everyone involved. You don't want to be there. You don't want to work in that environment. Everybody's frustrated because you won't take responsibility for your actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm frustrated because I'm taking responsibility for your actions. And the customer's frustrated because they're not getting what they want.
No. And they're being made to feel bad.
And you even showed me the picture. I thought we were on the same page. The snack-sized shake does not have whipped cream and chocolate syrup and the little cone topper lid.
I don't see that one on the picture.
That's not on the picture, Stella.
I've worked with individuals very similar.
I didn't say anything like that. I thought I was gracious to Stella. I thought I was patient.
You were very polite. You were very nice.
I don't know what more I could have done.
There's not much more you could do. I think it wasn't your responsibility to do anything other than enjoy the food and enjoy the service. And
I should have just said,
you're
this
giving
is
them
not what I
money.
wanted. You're going to give me what I want. It's not what you pay. Do you want me to go? Do you want to refund everything that?
Ding.
Now, see, they have a bell on the way out that says, if you received excellent service, ring the bell. I did not receive excellent service, but I let Jedi ring the bell.
Yeah.
And the reason is I wanted to motivate them to excellent service.
Remind them
that there is a bell that can be rung.
I think, though, in that case, what is that?
That's exactly what it was. They were like, huh?
Usually they yell at you when you, thank you.
Yeah.
And nothing.
That's good.
Nothing. Sir, please stop that.
You know what the best
Get your child.
Stop. Just stop. Just go. We're done here. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Have a great day.
Thanks for coming in. Where's my Facebook?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the time that I went into the Cold Stone Creamery. Cold Stone is a ice cream shop where they sing if they get a tip.
You got a text from Cuppers. Free gelato.
Look at that. The missus is at Cuppers right now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. That's not from her. It's from Cuppers.
Yeah.
They have a text messaging service system.
They sure do. Yeah.
TSSS.
So CSSS.
TMSS.
Oh, TMSS. So I put $1 in once, and they were the kids wanted them to sing. I was getting terrible service, but the kids wanted to hear them sing. So I put $1 in, and then they didn't sing.
They were supposed to sing?
It was so bad. Yeah. Tip $1 or, and make us holler or something like that. They've got little slings, little slogans on there.
I'm with you.
And we got a tip. And then, somebody, I've been working on the Cold Stone all the live long day. they'll sing a song.
I guess. I've never experienced that.
You've never experienced that? Because you've never tipped.
No, it's true.
You've never thrown $1 in that jar.
But now I see why.
You guys know.
Because it doesn't even matter.
You guys know. Mike doesn't know, but you know.
Should you have to tip?
For you to sing? Maybe.
Not if it's part of their job description.
No, it's part of their job. When they get a tip, they sing.
So that's extra.
It's extra.
So they work for me in that moment.
Correct.
Yeah.
I work for the ice cream man the rest of the time. But that moment where you drop a tip in my tip jar.
That sounds like a business model designed for you.
That's
and you
me.
only.
That's you and me. That's our special time.
Yes.
I'm on your time now. I'm on your time.
You don't even want to know what happens if you put $5 in there.
It's getting live. That's all I'm saying.
The lights drop, the ball spins.
Woo!
You get a little dance session going.
All right.
You want your Rocky Road? You got your Rocky.
Lastly.
Yes.
We're heading to Vegas. Vegas! By the time you hear this, when you hear this, we will be in Las Vegas. When you're listening, you are listening right now. Mike and I are in Las Vegas. We're not in Las Vegas recording it right now, but we are in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And can you hand me the list real quick? I got a list.
Yeah.
So I just want to share it with people. I printed out a little map, and Mikey, in his gratefulness for my planning and preparation, says nobody prints out maps anymore.
They don't.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, and then draws on them.
You're welcome.
And adds notes.
So because I've got the north side, west side, the strip, and the east side. So I've got some coffees that I want to go visit. You guys, if you've been to Vegas, you have a preference, hit me up, let me know.
Recommendation.
I want to go to Makers and Finders Coffee. It's north.
Got it.
Publicus Coffee or Public Us. It's kind of a weird name.
Public
I got to tell you, it makes me feel awkward even saying it. Publicus.
Well, yeah.
Publicus.
The end of it is cuss.
Yeah. And public. It almost...
Public.
I guess looking at it makes me think pubic instead of public. And it leaves a weird vibe with me. But we're going to go check it out. Next is Avery's
Doesn't stop us.
Coffee. No, it's never going to stop us.
Okay.
Avery's Coffee.
Avery's. Yes, sir.
And then on the east side, we've got Mothership Coffee.
Okay.
Grouchy John's Coffee. Sunrise Coffee.
Okay.
And Bad Owl Coffee.
Nice.
Bad Owl, I guess, is a Harry Potter themed coffee shop.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully it's Instagrammable.
So we got the public, the grouchy, and the bad.
Yes. And then lastly, there's supposedly this is the best coffee on the strip, Samba Latte. It's in the Monte Carlo.
Okay.
So we've got 8 that we now I watched
tall order
one
there.
vlog of Samba Latte where it was where he said, it's decent. It's decent. It's okay. It's not great. Meh.
We'll be the judge.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be the judge of that.
So we'll see where we make it. I know you've got it all planned out, but generally with us, things don't go as planned.
They really don't. They really don't.
If we get 2 of those, I think we'll be doing well.
If we don't get 8 in 8 hours, I'm going to be disappointed.
You will be.
Yeah.
But I won't. I'll be happy.
We got to get them in.
We already got to drive there.
Now, if you've got something else, if you've got
if you know
another recommendation,
something hidden off the path,
or you're in Vegas and you want to get coffee, are you ready to commit to that, Mike?
What?
Well, I guess at this point, it probably is too late.
Because they're already listening to it.
Because they're already listening to it, and but we're there right now.
You keep thinking it's live.
It's not live. It's not live. Okay.
We are not live.
Okay, we are not live. So if you hear this, it's on a Monday, hopefully. And we're still going to be there, but probably tomorrow morning. Like if you want to meet up for coffee, it's going to be quick. It's going to be shake hands, take some selfies, and then roll out. Nobody wants to take pictures with us anyways.
I don't even know if we have time for that.
We don't?
No.
That's right. Our boss has us on a babysitter schedule.
We're working. It's not on the schedule.
It's not. I'm sorry. That's not scheduled.
That's not scheduled.
That's not scheduled.
Anyway. Yeah, it'll be a fun trip, though. Hopefully we'll get some experience. I think we're going to coffee on the road, coffee in the hotel, bring some gear with us,
Yeah.
Try and do it right.
Try and do it right. See what we got.
Good coffee.
Yeah.
Always.
Good coffee, great experience. Well, that's really all I've got. I can't think of anything else.
No, I think we did good.
To answer a question that we received recently about the Breville
I was going to
Barista Express. Should we go there real quick? Because
give an update. What do you think? What are you, 3 weeks in?
Yeah, something like that. 2-3 weeks in.
You've had the Breville
I've had the
Barista
Breville.
Express.
Barista Express.
Good machine.
Good machine.
But do you like it?
I love it.
What do you like about it?
I like that I can make espresso-based beverages. And I
Okay.
can make espresso. I love espresso.
Yeah.
I love espresso. I'm really enjoying the experience of dialing it in, of drinking espresso and making the missus mochas. Mrs. is very happy. Get a mocha every morning.
She likes it.
Oh, yeah.
What don't you like about it? Or what challenges?
Dialing it in,
Yeah.
dialing in the different coffees. You go through a lot of beans.
Mm.
A lot of coffee.
Though I think with this natty you did today, it wasn't as bad.
No,
I mean, you might be getting better.
maybe. The natty we dialed in after maybe one, two shots. It was pretty good. But what I don't like also is dark roasted oily beans.
Ooh.
That oil gets everywhere.
You did put some in there
Yeah.
against probably your better judgment.
Well, no, I just was trying to try it.
Just
I was trying to try it over here, you know?
I just wanted to try.
I just wanted to try it.
Just give the man credit for trying.
But I love it. It's really good.
The oil?
Yeah. Love the oil. I get
Just
to
coats
lick out the
everything.
hopper. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do
The
that
other
again.
challenge that I have, and I've said this in the Daily Ristretto, but the steam, I'm not getting microfoam. But right now, I'm really just focused on the espresso. Like when I read Scott's book, he says, put the tip of the wand right in just underneath the surface of the milk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's supposed to give you some microfoam.
Okay.
You know, you do that to 100 degrees, if I recall correctly, and then, you know, you plunge it all the way down, and then from there you just kind of let it sit and heat up the rest of till 160, 150, 160, and then boom, you have some microfoam.
Okay.
So far, I've just been, you know, I put it all the way in, which was the Breville recommends. Just set it there, put it all the way in, let it go till about 160 degrees. So
Steam the milk.
just steam the milk.
No foam.
No foam.
So you're not getting much foam.
I'm not getting much foam. I'm not getting any microfoam, and I haven't even really started to try latte art yet. But I don't know whether I can get microfoam to do latte art.
Yeah.
with
Is it a
this.
limitation?
Is it a limitation
I don't
of
know.
the machine, or is it a limitation of the knucklehead, or of the ginger bullet?
Yeah.
You know, pulling the shots and steaming the milk. So hopefully,
We'll see. Final verdict on that is
still to come.
still to come.
Still to come. However, quality of beverage, quality of grinder, quality of experience, all A+.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It has been good.
I mean, it's $599 right now. $600.
And you, for the most part, have used it out of the box. You haven't programmed any of the shots.
I haven't. I mean, I'd like to maybe get there.
Yeah.
But at the moment, no.
Just
No.
taking it as is.
I'm just trying to kind of get it within the recommendations that Breville makes and that Scott's got in his professional barista handbook book.
Yeah.
Handbook book.
He's just like saying things
Handbook
twice.
book. Yes, I do. Actually, I say things
A
3
little
times.
book.
Handbook book.
This is good. I think we need another shot.
Book. I think we do. And it's nice to be able to drink espresso all day, isn't it?
It is.
Like when you come over, we drink espresso all day long. It's not good.
It is good.
It's not good.
I've never been more productive in my life.
Too
I
much.
just don't remember what I did.
Stella? Who was that?
Typed up this whole report. Oh, I didn't hit save.
Whoopsie.
Oh, I swear I was working half a day down the drain.
I think that's it.
That's all we got. So it's a good machine. I think for the price point with the grinder, that's the biggest
That's the
thing,
key.
right?
And I don't use it for
Anything else.
I don't use it for anything else. I just use it for espresso. For
the oily
that
beans.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the oily beans. That's
Just drop them in.
That's it. That's all I do.
I think one thing that's cool that we're talking about today is you probably can buy a secondary hopper, which might be something worth
Yeah.
getting. So you can, because the hopper's got a nice little feature where you can
Lock
twist it and pull it off. You know, and take the beans out of it.
The beans stay in the hopper.
Yep. And if you had a secondary hopper, you know, just grind whatever's down in the burrs there, and then put the next hopper on.
Mm-hmm. Except it won't
kinda cool.
grind without the hopper in it.
Well, just put the next, yeah. But you could switch it out, I think, without dumping beans out of a hopper. If you wanted like a second hopper for, you know, just to try whatever you feel like doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool machine. I've enjoyed drinking espresso from it as well.
How could you?
Wait, Well, we always got to end on a bombshell, and so that was it. Are we done? You're about to turn us off. I think we need to stop talking.
Yeah,
and
I thought maybe you had something special, something good.
No.
So we've been waiting 45 minutes for you to say something good, and it's not happening.
It's not coming today. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's all right.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep,
Until next time, we'll talk about the Vegas experience.
Vegas!
Live. No, not live.
It's not live.
It's not live.
Okay, bye. For real, though. You hang up.
You hang up first.
1, 2.
I'm going to let you go.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. You can find the show notes at orangecactuscoffee.com/episode 92. That's episode 92. Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you next time. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. What time? Is it 3:02?